So I am getting set up, so bear with me just a second. I've got some stuff on my desk. I want to show you what we're gonna just play with today. And I just want to have some fun, some low stress crafting. So what I've got, well, let me just show you. I got a couple of things. I bought these tree shaped things last year, maybe the year before, I can't remember, but I thought about making ice cream cones for my tree because I kind of have a sweet treat theme going on. And, oh, hold on, I need to turn down my volume. Okay, and anyway, so I thought that'd be cute, and I thought about using tissue paper along with sequins to put that together. So I got started with that because I just wanted to experiment a little bit. So I'm gonna set that over here for now. I had taken some tissue paper and just tore it into scraps so we could use that. And you can see I put some sequins on my desk. And on clearance, I found these pins. They're actually sequin pins, and I thought I would use those. So that was one project. And then a couple of other things I thought we would do are some index cards. And these are, they're not the true size index cards, but they're pretty close. I had my Cricut print these out, or cut these out, I should say. And then I thought we'd embellish those along with these mini file folders, because that's always fun. And then I will probably send these out in Happy Mail or whatever. And then I have some Christmas tags that we can make. Oh yeah, and I've got, and I pulled a few things together. I have this little dress that I thought we would go ahead and embellish, and I pulled some trims that we can use on it, along with this brad, and I thought we would put the brad up here at the neckline, and I thought that might be pretty cute. So that's another thing. So let me know which one you might like to start with. We could start with the dress, actually. Let me move this up here, because that's just kind of fun, and they're pretty cute. So if you have a Cricut, you can have your Cricut cut this dress out. I used scrapbook paper, and that's just a super easy way to get a pattern on to the paper. And you guys have probably seen, if you follow me, you've probably seen, oh hi, Pro Gamer, how you doing? You've probably seen some of the pictures that I've posted of the dresses. So at any rate, I'm gonna try to move these sequins out of the way. I'm not doing a very good job of it, but I'm giving it a whirl. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and start with the dress. So all you need is, in a previous video, I went ahead and assembled the dress. So you'd have it cut and then just fold it, you know, fold the pleats and fold it into place. And something I noticed on this one is there's a little bit of white right here. So I'm gonna grab a red marker, and I'm going to go over that, and hopefully, I know that this will be a different shade red, but I still think it'll look better than it being white. I can always do some additional embellishing if I need to. There's a little spot right here, and I actually could cut that sleeve off if I wanted to, but I don't think that that looks bad. So I think what we'll do is we will start with the bottom of this dress. And hi Christine, how are you doing? I hope you're doing well, and happy Friday to you. And hi Susie. Susie, I just saw your comment on my Mission Impossible video, and thank you for coming over. I appreciate that. So just gonna do some nice low stress Christmas crafting today. And I thought I'd go ahead and start with this dress. Now I don't know if I have enough of this. I'm hoping so, but you know, there's only one way to find out, and we're just gonna get into it. And this is the top. So I think we'll use this one, and I can use this around the waist. Let's see how that looks. Oh, that's actually kind of cute. I wasn't sure. It'd be cute around the bottom too, but I think I'll do this around the bottom and then this around the waist. And so we're gonna get started. All you need for this is a glue gun. You could use wet glue, but in my opinion, it dries too slowly. Like, this is a project you don't want to spend all day on it. You know, you just want to get going with it. So Now, something I discovered when I did a larger dress, and I did that larger dress in the Mission Impossible video today, it was hard to use a larger trim. Oh, good, Christine. I'm glad you're going to be doing some Christmas crafting too. That's awesome. That's awesome. It's the time of year to get started on it, right? So all good stuff. So anyway, I do recommend not using too wide of a trim because it just gets, you have to cut it and, you know, like snip it so it fits and all that kind of stuff. So a thinner trim does work better on these little dresses. Oh, hello. How are you doing? All right. I want to say Sharon, but gosh, why does that not seem right? All right, Whole Bucket, let me know. Did I get it right? It is Sharon, isn't it? I think so. By the way, I did respond to your message to me, and let me know. Just message me back that you got it, and I wanted to let you know that I did respond back. So, Cheryl. I was so close, darn it. That's something I've never been very gifted with is names. Some people are so good at remembering names. Like my father-in-law, oh my goodness, he was just so good at remembering names, but it's never been one of my strong suits. I have been working on it though, but yeah, names elude me. So what are you up to today, Sharon? Yeah, it was close, yeah. So let me know what you're up to. Let me know if you're doing some Christmas crafting or whatever. We are still working on our getting our hurricane damage repaired. So we've been doing that on all weekend, every weekend. So we do the work ourselves. So that's been keeping us very busy, actually. But we're, you know, plugging away. All you can do is one day at a time and one thing at a time. So look, this trim does go on pretty quickly, you guys. And you can see I'm not being too gentle with the dress. I used the scrapbook paper, and so it's a pretty good, it's almost like cardstock. You know, it's got some weight to it. It's not like paper. It's a little bit thicker than that. So if I was using regular paper, I would probably have to be much more gentle with this because it would get all wrinkled up and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, that's another thing I would recommend, that if you do a little project like this where you're gonna add stuff and have to handle it a lot, use a thicker paper for sure. And scrapbook paper's been great. Some scrapbook paper though is really thin, so just keep that in mind. Okay, so, and I'm gonna just wrap it around the back, just a tiny bit, nothing crazy, just to be able to pinch that together. And now I'll cut that off with my scissors. Oh, good. Okay, that's great. I'm glad that you got my message back to you. And so I want weather reports. I'm curious. Everybody's weather is starting to change. Crastic. Okay, I'm going to delete that because I'm not sure what that's all about. We got some spammers on today or whatever they are. Just annoying people. So I'll just go ahead and remove that. And there we go. All right, guys, let me know if you see something. Oh, yeah, okay. Let me know if you see something coming up that is ridiculous. We don't need to have all that on here. So hang tight, guys. I'm erasing some stuff. There we go. Yeah, let me know if you guys see something come up, and I'll just get rid of it. All right. So, oh, no, you're stuck in bed. Oh, my gosh, I'm so sorry. Oh, that stinks. Well, whatever it is, I hope that you'll be feeling better soon because, goodness, you know, I don't like to hear about that. That's terrible. All right, so I'm going to wrap this belt around. I'm going to go ahead, since this is kind of thin trim here for the belt, I'm just going to wrap it around a couple of times. And then we'll take a look at this dress and see if we think it needs any other embellishments. So this is my third wrap. There we go. I think that's probably good. I'm going to see if I can press that down into the glue that I put down there. I might have to add some more. Actually, I think it's sticking. Okay. So anyway, weather reports. So we've been in the 80s, upper 80s, very humid still. So it doesn't feel like our weather is changing. However, we are supposed to get a cool front. Cool fronts to us are not the same as cool fronts to you guys. Like a cool front to us is, you know, anything that's 80 degrees and below. So cool is different here. Oh, good. I'm glad that I'm keeping you company and our friends are keeping you company. That's wonderful. Let me read what Susie, I'm going to read the comments here. Oh, no. Well, Susie, good. I'm glad I'm not the only one. That makes me feel better. All right, so now I'm going to go ahead and add this brad. It's a little bit large, but I do think it's going to look good. So I'm just using a pokey tool, and I'm just going to poke a hole right here. Make sure it's big enough to get the brad through there. And here we go. I think I'll do it like the diamond shape like that. I think that looks great. And we're gonna, now I have also, on my other dresses, I also use some flat back gems. That works perfectly fine as well. Oh, that looks cute. Let me straighten it. There we go. Oh, I love it. That's cute. I wish I would have had a gold one, but that's okay. Oh, Minnesota. Oh, I bet you're cooling off up there. I bet it has been beautiful. Yeah, but you've been able to open your windows and everything. That's so nice. So on some of these guys, what I like to do is add a few flatbacks to it. And I think on this one, I just feel like this one's a little bit plain. So I think we're going to go ahead and add some flatbacks. And what we'll do is we'll add them right inside of the stars. And I think that'll be just perfect. So I have my little tiny spatula here if we need assistance with a spatula. We might not though. Maybe today I'm going to use my brand new bottle of gem tack instead of having to deal with my almost empty one. So let me see if my glue is ready to come out. I should have had this sitting upside down. Oh, it's ready to go. Okay. So I'm just going to go ahead and put about 3 spots of glue on each dress pleat in one of the stars. And you guys, most of you know that 3 is the magic number. So I'm trying to think what else has been going on over here. We've been just really busy. And of course, I know probably a lot of you are too. It's just getting to be a busy time of year. I did go to Hobby Lobby on Thursday because Andrew has karate on Thursday. So I took him to karate and I went to Hobby Lobby and I bought some miniature stuff for my dollhouse. And I'm loving it, you guys. I'm loving my dollhouse. Matter of fact, last night I was up way too late putting Christmas lights all over it. So that's been total fun. And I'll put a little picture of it or post up on it or something. 60 degrees and sunny here in Egg Harbor, New Jersey. That sounds delicious. And I don't know if that's cold for you, if you like that or you don't like it, but I like that. Because you get to wear your cozy clothes, what I call cozy clothes. And we hardly ever get to wear those down here in Florida. So that's kind of nice that you are able to do that, you know? Sweaters and sweatshirts and just all the cozy clothes. I think that's so fun. So I have these gold flatbacks and I'm wondering if I need to find my pencil eraser because that picks these up really nicely, or I can use this guy. This is great. It's one of those sort of self-closing tweezers. I love these things. They're fantastic. So anyway, I was thinking I would do these gold flatbacks on all of them, but let's have a look-see. Let's play with also one of the gold round flatbacks and see how that looks. And yeah, because that way they're not too big and you can see the star behind it. So I like that. So let's use a combination of both. I think that'll be nice. Oops, that one just flung across the room. Oops, it almost did it again. I got it this time. Oh my goodness. Well, I'm so happy to hear about your weather. So, okay, hold on a sec. Yeah, you do love it. Oh, I'm so jealous, honestly. And Stinking cute. Oh, well, thank you. I use that phrase too because, you know, it's just sometimes things are just stinking cute. I'm glad you like it. Yeah, these have been a blast to make. I made a bunch of them and I love them. They're just so fun. And I've been putting them on cards. Like this one is a great size for a greeting card. And then the big ones that I make, as a matter of fact, hold on, let me show you. I got a blank large one here. And these I'll decorate up and put on gift bags. And what a stunning gift bag, I'll tell ya. So cute. Okay, let me get this on here. So I want to go back to my jealousy of your sweater weather. And hi, Auntie Caffeine. So you told me your name last week and I have forgotten it. I admit it. I apologize. I'm so sorry. But let us know your name again. I'm still going to call you Auntie because I like that. But but let our friends know your name. And so glad you've popped in. As you can see, I'm having fun with sequins popping all over the place. Well, flatbacks, I should say. And I'm embellishing this dress. And then guys, let me know. I have several other dresses. We can embellish another one, or we can move on to tags and the index cards and the other stuff that I have out on my desk. And I did not mean to put that one there. So let's get that off of there. And let me get that over here. I need some of the gold ones now. The big gold ones. Here we go. Oops. Oops. Well, I do love these tweezers, but we can see sometimes I gotta really work at it. But they're great. They really are. I would not hesitate to say get yourself a pair for these fine details. So, okay. Auntie Caffeine, I would like for you to tell us your weather, because so far we have some nice cool weather reports and I'm so jealous and I can't wait to wear my sweaters and things like that. So I want to know how your weather is. Please let us know, because I'm fascinated as the seasons change and where different people live, literally just how different the weather can be. I'm running my air conditioning right now, and some of you are in sweaters and, you know, have your cozy stuff on, and, you know, it's just great. Okay, I think that this one's done, and I love it. Let me get it closer to you. Oh, you wouldn't have known that the sun existed. That is tough. Okay, let me get this a little closer. There's a small delay on my screen, but oh, there we go. It's getting closer for you. Isn't it so cute, you guys? So this one I can put on top of a greeting card for Christmas, or even a small gift bag. Honestly, it's adorable. So, well, I hope the sun is shining for you today. Oh, good, you said it is. So it's cold, it's gray and dull. Oh my goodness, but the sun is peeking out. That is wonderful. You went for a walk in a full... I love it. And mittens, holy cow. Wow, and I'm running my air conditioning. See, this is what I'm talking about. It's so crazy. All right, so this is done. I love it. Now, later on, or now, we can do another dress, but I was thinking I'd go ahead and close this up. And let me know, should we work on this? I don't know if everybody was here when I was explaining this. So I was going to make some ice cream cones for my tree because I have a treats theme. So I was just using tissue paper, and I'll show you. Tissue paper that I tore into small squares. And then I was taking some sequins, and actually let me get the little, I found these on clearance last week. I can't even pick them up. Let's use the tweezers. Oh, that helped. Wow, that's amazing. Anyway, so these are actually 4 sequins. So if I put a small sequin on, and then I put the large one on, otherwise the pin goes through the large one. But if you have the small one on, and then I'm popping it through this paper, and then I'm popping it on here. And so what I was thinking is I'd have, you know, these eventually are going to kind of be like puffed up like this. And obviously it won't look like ice cream, but it will look cute. So we can do this for a few minutes, or that might be too much of a bore. But let me know. I'll do it for a few minutes while I'm waiting on responses. And if you'd prefer for me to work over to the tags, and things like that, I'm happy to do it. So I'll wait because I know there's a delay. So I've got a pink small sequin. I'm going to use this bright one. I don't think I used these yet. Let's see. So we got our 2 layers and then our tissue paper. Yeah, I think these will be cute. I'm glad you like the idea, Auntie. And they just pop right in there so easy, right? So, but, you know, I know this is sort of a slow moving, oops, got to do a small one first. Sort of a slow moving craft to do this. So just let me know about that. Otherwise we'll do tags and whatnot. But I'm thinking that'll be fun. And then the other thing I was thinking of actually, so I had gotten a 6-pack of these. Oh, the tags. Okay, yeah, so let me stab this one in and let me finish this and then I'll move to the tags. So I got a 6-pack of these, and since I have my dollhouse now, I could make something. I could turn this into a tree. I already have 3 trees in the dollhouse, but I think I might like a tree in almost every room. I think that'd be super cute. Okay, so we will, you know what we'll do? We'll use this. This will be fun. We will use, okay, tags, we've got it. When we're in between something, we'll use this as our sort of like something I'll do while I'm waiting on a response. How about that, guys? Okay, so here we go. I picked, well, let me tell you what I did. I received an old scrapbook pack. It's Martha Stewart. I received it from a family member who doesn't do junk journals anymore. And so I gotta get these sequins out of my way, guys. Sorry. Okay. And so the colors are kind of like not my favorite, like not even close to my favorite, okay, if I'm honest. But I don't like to waste. And so I thought we're gonna go ahead and use these and hopefully turn them from not my favorite to, oh my goodness, I love them and I'm glad I decided to do this. So that's gonna be the goal. And we've got one sort of one that we're gonna do like a pastel on. And then we've got these, this could go either way. And then these are like the deep, you know, true colors. And we'll go with the traditional, I guess I should say, for these. So I think I'm gonna warm up using the traditional and then we'll go ahead and tackle these, okay? So that's what we're gonna do. Now what I did prior to getting started today is I pulled a few things out onto my desk, and my desk is wild right now, but that's okay. So I've got some trim, and these are scraps. I'm trying to use up my scraps and trying to use up my stash. So I have these that we can line these with. I have some stickers. May or may not use these, but I figured, you know, we'll pull them out and have them handy. I like to have things around me so as inspiration hits, I can just boom, 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 you know, do it. I also have this sequined stuff, and I have no idea where that came from. And then also like little embellishments, like, let me show you. You know, like these little cups and things. So let's get started with layering. I think that's always a great place to start. And I think it's always good to have at least 3 layers. That's just kind of a nice rule. And I think I'm just trying this paper on for size, seeing if I like the way the tones go together. And I don't hate it on here, actually. And then I also have this paper, and I have several, but I'm feeling like I kind of want to get into this a little bit, although I don't know for sure. So let's just try these on. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay. We're going to save this for this. So that's locked in, done deal. Scooching this over to the side. These are going to be together. So there we go. Now let's pair up what we're doing next. I'm grabbing my scraps over here on the side. I apologize that you can't see them, but I'm gonna bring them over. So I've got this. It's kind of bright though. It's almost a berry red as opposed to this like deep true red. So I'm gonna move that out of the way. Now these really coordinate nicely. So let's go ahead and prepare that we're gonna use at least one of these, if not 2 of them. But they're not gonna be the first layer. They'll be a 3rd layer. But we will cut them in preparation so that they are ready to go. Alrighty, now, oh yes, and let's pull this over to the table. This is vintage gold, I guess we'll call it ribbon, although it's not really ribbon, but I love this. I've had this like since I very first started, and I love it, and it just keeps coming. Never run out. It was quite a large spool. Okay, so I'm looking for a few more, I was looking for a few more scraps just to see what else I could layer with, and I'm not finding anything large enough that's in our color palette. So let's go with this guy, and let's go ahead and I'm gonna just do it on this one. So what I'm gonna do is cut this to size. I just folded it to mark it. I don't use, pens or pencils or anything to mark most things. Occasionally I will, but I just don't feel the need to have to take the time to do that. Now what I'm going to do, since this has rounded corners, I'm going to grab my corner rounder. All right, there we go. Luckily, the way I have my studio set up, most things are pretty close to me. So I like that. All right, so that looks so much better if you're, if things are round, just to round your other layers. I just think that looks nicer. All right, so let's start by getting this on here. Now, the one thing I don't have on my desk that might come in handy is ink. And what I mean is like the ink pads. And they are not too far from me, so if I run into a piece that really needs to be inked, then I'll just run over real quick and grab it. But we might be okay. If you don't have ink, I want to let you know that you can use markers to basically get the similar effect. All right. Hi, Regina, how are you doing? Thank you for coming over. We're making some Christmas tags right now. I don't know, did you see the dress? Let me show you the dress we finished. Well, if I can find it, hold on, I'm gonna press this down while I'm searching with my eyes to find our cute, oh, here it is, I found it. Okay, hold on. Oh my gosh. Okay, so we got that down. And so Regina, check it out. This is our dress that we made. And so I think it's cute. Yes, I love Aleene's, and I'll tell you why. Some people don't like it because the tip of it's not super sharp, but I don't care. I like it because it's a very, very good glue, and it doesn't dry too quickly, and it doesn't dry too slowly. It's like perfect. Like this I couldn't pull up now, but it's been sitting for a while. But like at first, if I put something down, I'm like, ooh, that's crooked. There's definitely time for me to manipulate it and move it and all of that. So I'm very happy with Aleene's, and it's not terribly expensive, but I find it to be a very good quality glue. So I appreciate you asking that. Okay, so our first layer is done. So now what do we want to do? Let's pick one of these cuties. I'm feeling this guy. Although, however, let's go, if we're going dark, and this is nice and rich, I kind of like that. Dark is not my thing. However, this looks really nice on here. But what I need to do is shrink this down on the sides just a little bit. So let's go ahead and do that real quick. And I think, let's mark, can you guys see this? I think you can. Okay, so just so I don't take off too much, I'm just gonna go to this corner. That way I don't have to actually measure anything. I just know that for both sides, I'm just gonna go to this little corner here and take that much off. And I can flip this over and do the same right here. And that's maybe 1/4 inch on each side, which I think is gonna be plenty. And there we go. I think that's gonna look super nice. Let's do our corner rounder again. And then we'll decide how we want to embellish it. So if you want to send flat mail, you could stop here, after we get this layer on. That keeps everything nice and flat. But if you are not worried about, like if you were gonna share this, heck, you could put this on a Christmas gift. It doesn't matter, you can embellish the heck out of it. But if you were gonna, mail out something, Happy Mail or something, but you wanted it to be flat mail, then you could stop at this layer or simply add a sticker or something like that to keep it flat. And I've been trying to do things a little bit more flat lately so that I can send out flat mail, especially for this, you know, season. I like to be able to do that, and it helps because, you know, mail is so expensive now. Oh, you bumped yourself off. That's funny. So hold on, let me read the comments real quick. Let's see. Oh, okay. So no, used magazine pages, great. So do I, no problem. And you know, different magazines have different weight pages, but I've never had a problem with it. So give it a try. I mean, get yourself a small bottle and try it and see if you like it, but I've never had a problem with it. It does not wrinkle because it's not like a super, super wet glue. Like it's wet. It clearly is a liquid glue, but it's not like, what am I talking about? Oh yeah, it's not like this. You know, this stuff, geez, of course it wrinkles everything. But no, Aliens is not so much like that. So I think give it a try. Okay, so what else do we want to embellish this with? Well, let me show you what I have. I've got some ornaments, and we could, I think they might be a little too big though. But let's see, this one could go here. Let me know your thoughts on that. I've also got, we got to be careful if these are too big. Oh, I could cut this off though. I could put this in the corner and then just cut this off. I think that's kind of cute. I like that plaid. I really like that. Ooh. Okay, I'm going to do that. Let me know what your thoughts are about this as well. But I'm going to go ahead and start with doing this. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to mark this with my fingernail. And the reason I'm doing that is because I want to be able to cut it. And the reason I'm not going to wait to cut it is because I don't want to get glue on the part that I'm going to cut. I'm not going to do a perfect cut. I'm going to cut again, but at least this will get me started. Sorry about my pause there. All right. Okay, so I'm going to glue this part on. Love that little splash of red on there. And then we'll have to see what else we want to put on there. Wait, what am I doing wrong? Holding it upside down, that's what I'm doing wrong. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. Okay, there we go. And I'm gonna press this down, and oops, hold on, I totally forgot the fact that we were gonna not cover the word snow, so let me scooch this over. There we go. See how with the Aliens I was able to move that over, and so that was a benefit for me right there. Andrew, go eat your chips in a different room. Nobody wants to hear you crunching. Sorry guys, Andrew's having a snack and he's just crunching on some chips there. I don't think we need to hear that. All right, and now I'm cutting it to actual size. Okay, there we go. So I like that little splash of color. And now, hi Maddie, how are you doing? Oh my gosh, hi Brittany, how are you doing? I'm glad you guys came over. Yeah, no, it's not like the Elmers at all, Susie. So give it a try. I'm glad you picked some up. Yeah, give it a try. And I'm going to say this, and I could be accurate or not, but something I have found is that even with name brand items that you get at the dollar store, there's something different about them frequently. So if it's wet, like Elmer's, that's not right. So I've just noticed that. I hardly buy anything from there anymore because the quality is just not. So anyway, but hopefully it is true to the brand, and there's no, you know, nothing weird going on with it. All right, we need more. We need more. What do we think about using this as our ribbon at the top? I don't know if I like it. Let's try it on for size. Something's not right. It's too orangey or something. So let me, well, okay, we could use this, our little scrap. And that's pretty cute. I think I might have got this from Penny. Penny, did you send this to me? I think you did. And thank you, because I've used much of it. So anyway, I appreciate that. Let's try this on for size. We're going to do this. I mean, that's pretty cute. What do you guys think of that? And then we could put something a little more bright red right here. We could, let me see, let me try this. Like another part of one of the flowers. I think more though, something something, yes, like this. Hold on. Let me see what we have here. Something smaller. Well, let's just pour these out. Let's get rid of the big ones. Ooh, what do we think of that? I mean, let me know. Let me know what we think of this. I'll find some more. This one has 3 instead of 4 branches. Let me see if I can find a small. Here's one of the poinsettias. What do you guys think of that? I think that looks pretty nice. Ooh, I think that could be my favorite, but let me know. Okay, I think that's gonna be all that are in the proper size. So let me know your thoughts. I found those at the thrift store. Great thrifty find. Fantastic. Okay, so the choice is between the flower or the greenery. So let me know. I'm dying to know what you guys think. I don't know if I could combine them. Let me find out. If I sort of did, let me see. If I use this small one and I sort of put it right here. Now that does look nice. I could do both. Cute, cute. Well, let's go for it. Okay, so I'm gonna take off both. Okay. Thank you for your vote there. I appreciate that. I always add a little spot of glue because, you know, stickers, they don't last like that long, right? You know, the stick on the stickers doesn't last that long. And I'm just really funny about that. And I just like things to stick really well and last a while. I'm just into that. So just a little extra is never gonna hurt anything. All right, I like that. Takes up a little more space on the card. So I'm thinking, let me grab some other trim and show it to you guys, and then you can let me know which one you think is best. So, we've got some green here, and that might be just too much green. I think we need to get into the red. We've got red. Oh, I've got this, but I think that's for a different sort of feel. Ooh, this is a nice thick red. I have brown. Let's keep this out. This could come in handy today. You see this brown? That could come in handy. Oh, and I have this shade green, so let's pull that. All right, I have this shade green. I don't think we're gonna need this today, but I'm gonna keep it out just in case. You never know. And then of course I have white, but I don't think we need white. Oh, and I also have some red velvet, but that's really tough to use red velvet through a one of these things. You know, it's too much. Now, speaking of fabric, we could add fabric, you know, somewhere on here. It could go across the top, it could go down the side, but I'm really actually liking this tag the way that it is. So let's look at these. Oh, I don't know if the red's gonna work, you guys. We might have to get a little, I might have to go with this one because I just don't think a solid red or a solid green is gonna work with this. So I think this is gonna be good. Let's go with it. Let's try this and see what happens. So hold on, I've got, oh, let's see, love working. Yeah, velvet's delicious, isn't it? Now, yours is hard to punch, but does not get stuck. Did I miss a comment? Let me look. Oh, hold on. Yes, I missed comments. I'm reading. Oh, you just threw your Martha punch away. You know, sometimes they just get old, you know? And, oh, no, you have to get on your knees and really, that's terrible. Did you try punching it with, you know, how they say to use, I don't like the way that looks, how they say to use the, need to go at it the other way. Blah, blah, blah. What am I thinking? How they say to use tin foil or aluminum foil. That could help sharpen it, they say. Yeah, that's tough. It gets stuck. Okay. Here we go. Oh, I don't mind that at all. And then let's add a charm. So I think what I'm going to do, I do like this. I'm going to cut it like this. So we have a little angle. And oh yeah, let's grab a bulb pin. Let's see, we've got gold. We have black-ish, yeah. and silver. I'm sort of feeling the gold because everything on here is pretty warm. I also have brown ones, but I don't feel like getting up and getting them. So let's go with the gold. Oh yeah, sometimes you get it at the thrift store and then they're old, you know, that like somebody's already used the heck out of them. So maybe that's why you're having a hard time with it. You love making tags, Natty. Well, I'm glad you're here for it. That's awesome. Oh, you've tried the foil. Yeah. I think sometimes they just get old and we have to let them go. So I am, you know, I still think I want to put a dab of glue in here. So I'm gonna go right in between the fabric. That way nobody can see it. But that'll keep this from moving and untying. There we go. No one is the wiser. Now we're gonna go ahead and slide our little bulb pin in here. And then we're gonna pick a charm. How about that? So I've got some handy. It just so happens. Let's see what we have. Sorry about the crinkle. Hopefully it's not too loud for you guys. All right, now I think what would be cute is maybe this one, but let's pick a few because this is a bright red. So let's look at a couple of other ones. We have a tree and it's silver, so I think that's not bad. We have Santa. We have this wreath, which is really pretty. Ooh, I think I love the wreath, you guys. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate that. So there they are. But yeah, I think the wreath is the winner. So there we go. Thank you for the vote. So let's get this out of the way. And thank you, Annie. Now, I think what I'm going to have to do is grab a jump ring because otherwise this won't lay flat. So I will have to get up now and go across the room. So talk amongst yourselves. I got to go get jump rings. Should only take me a minute. Well, not even a minute. I'll just grab the whole container so I have them. If I can find it. There we go. I think I found it. Oh, yeah, and I need to get my tool. My, you know what I'm talking about. My pliers, my needle nose pliers. There we go. All right. All right, here we go, guys. Let's give it a whirl. Now, I have a little thing that I put on my finger that helps to open these up, but hopefully these are soft enough that I can do it without needing it. We'll find out. Otherwise, I'll just go over there and grab it. All right, we got our jump ring. It's not the smallest, but I think it'll work. Let me see if I can open this with the needle nose pliers and my finger. Let's find out. Yeah, that's pretty soft. That's great. And we'll pop this on here. And we're going to close that right back up. There we go. And we're going to pop that onto the bulb pin. And now we're going to close the bulb pin. There we go. Oh my goodness, look at our first tag that we did together, you guys. I love it. It's so cute. Let me get up close for you. What do you guys think? Can you see the whole thing? Did I get too close? Oh, I'm glad you like it. Hi, MJ. How are you doing? Hey, MJ, let everybody know that you're doing a giveaway. Let me know about that, or let everybody know about that. I saw something yesterday. You were, people were sending you things. So feel free to let everybody know what you got going on. 2,500. MJ's getting ready to reach 2,500 if my memory is correct. I think that's what's happening over there on your channel. So congratulations, MJ. That is amazing and awesome. So good. I'm glad you guys like the tag. MJ, I'm going to also show you the dress that we just finished. So here was our little Christmas dress that we can use on a card or a gift bag. So here's our two things. So do you guys want to do another tag? We can do that. You're welcome, MJ. Or we've got our mini, what do we have? Our mini, now I'm drawing a blank. Yeah, index cards and file folders. But listen, we have to do this one. Let's do this real quick. So I'm kind of excited that these colors look so pretty together. So the first thing we're gonna do, of course, is cut this to size. And just like before, I just bent it so I know where to cut it. So MJ, yes, MJ is doing great. Okay, so you're at 100, Auntie. Well, you know, hey, listen, we were all at 100 at one point. I was at 100, and you know, it takes time. It just takes time to be consistent and grow our channels, and that's the biggest, and patience. Consistency and patience, I think, is the big thing about that. So all right, here we go. And we're going to do the same. We are going to go ahead and use our corner rounder. Now, if you guys want, I can go ahead and grab my ink just so we can play with that a little bit. I like this as being so light the way it is, but let me go see what colors, maybe gold or something. I'll grab a couple of them. I'll grab a couple, be right back. I got black, but I don't know that I want to use that. Oh, I have green. Let's see, and I have a brown somewhere in here. Oops. All right, I better get back over there. Can you guys hear me when I'm talking and I walk away? You have to let me know. Because I have no idea. Okay. Trying to get back into my seat without falling over. Okay. All right, so let's take a quick vote if you guys don't mind. Oh, you can hear me. Oh, that's awesome. Okay. Do we want to go ahead and edge all of this with green? Okay, that's one possibility. Or black, which I say no to black, but if you guys overwhelmingly say yes to black, we'll do it. These are like almost out of ink basically, but I do have red. I don't know how red it is anymore, but we've got it. And then this is another black that's probably almost gone too. And then we have gold, and it's not the goldest gold, but you know, it's something. So let me know what you think, which color. I'm gonna put them here. You guys, oh, can you see that? Let me see, let me put them here. And you guys tell me which color. And while I'm waiting on that, I'm gonna put another sequin thing into the ball. This is, okay, for those of you who are just, oh, green. Okay, we have a green. All right. Oh, good, MJ, I'm so glad. Okay, either color, and we have a green vote. All right, so let's do that. I'll put this back. This is my little thing that I'm doing in between. Green, let's go for it. All right, get these out of my way. I didn't grab my dauber. Ooh, but actually, I think my little dauber thing is on my desk anyway. So let's take a look. Yep, this is one. That'll work. So we'll just go ahead and ink around both. Make sure I'm on camera. So my friend Pam Van E, she has a channel on YouTube, and she sent me this green ink when I had very first started my channel, because I didn't have anything. I mean, you know, most of us start out with not much, and I literally like had just, my kids had just graduated from high school, and I hadn't crafted in like years, you know, and so I had nothing. And so it was so sweet of her that she sent me some inks. She sent me green and purple and some other stuff too. All right, so we got those inked up, nice and easy. Let me get that closed up. I always store my ink upside down, just to keep it sort of at the top of the pad. Okay, so let's attach this just like we did the other one. Look, that's gonna be so pretty together. I love it. All right, let me get my glue. All right, my desk is a mess, but I did find my glue. That's amazing. All right, so let me see what you used. Some grit. Yeah, Natty, I was just telling everybody a little bit ago that you can use magic markers. I do that all the time. If I want to ink something and I don't have that color ink pad, I just use a marker. They're great. Crayons. I didn't even think about crayons. That's a good idea. And it would give a different, sort of a different look to it, which I think would be neat. All right, popping this on here. Try to get it centered. There we go. Perfect. I do like to press it down and squish all the glue around, make sure everything is making contact. That looks so pretty already. Oh my gosh, I love it. All right, so what are we putting on next? Let's take a look at what we have. I don't think this is gonna go well. No, it does not. I might, gosh, this is just, I love it. I'm just gonna throw a few things up here, see if we want to incorporate them or not. I do love the red on there, but we also have a snowman, but that's gonna cover a lot. I mean, we can trim it down, but this is just so pretty. I almost don't wanna, cover all of it. These could be cute. Let me get these out of the way. These could be cute. I could trim it to where it says Merry Christmas and it wouldn't take up as much room, right? So it would kind of look like that. And then we also could go with these ornaments. So we could do one, oh, let me think about something. Could put an ornament like right there. Although I don't know if I love that. Or we could move it here or here. Let me see what else. What else do I have? I have this. No, that's too sort of contemporary. Oh, but I do have some of these, but the style is not right. No. And these are too big. Okay, hang on. Let me see, my friends. Because we definitely want, we need something, And I think this is too big. What if I layered this? No, that doesn't work. Okay. Let me see. See if I have this one is a different shape. It's a little smaller. It might look better. And then, okay, what if we, oh yeah, this poinsettias. Okay, yes. Let's revisit those. Let's think, let me look at this and let me express my idea to you guys real quick. We've got those brads and we could put one right through this and that would be cute and it would like give a little sparkle. But let's grab our poinsettias and let's dump these out and let's see what we can do. So I'm going to remove this, although I'm not opposed to putting this here. I'm just going to remove it and try some of these things on for a minute. Oh, that's pretty. Okay. What if we had that? And then I have these Merry Christmas stickers. Now, the only problem with this is that I don't know how much it'll show because like they're clear, But let me open them up. I'm gonna open them up and remove the white background and then we will try that on for size. Yeah, so far we're liking the poinsettias, absolutely. All right, let me cut this. I'm gonna cut one out and see if I can remove the backing just so we can test it. And I would have it go like right here between the greenery and the poinsettia. Oh, geez. Hold on, guys. Okay, here we go. So it's actually a circle and it would go here like that. What do you guys think? I don't object to that at all. And then this here and then this here. I kind of like it. Let me know. I think I'm doing it. Okay, I hope you guys are in support of it. So I'm going to put this down first. I know it's covering our candy canes, but we can't have it all. Okay, now I'm going to add this to the top. I hope you guys like that. We have more tags. If you don't, we can we can do it another way. Oh, good. I'm glad you guys like it. Okay, adding glue as per usual. And then sometimes even, guys, I added in between, like, you know how these have the 2 layers? Just in case this layer was going to think about coming off at some point. Just a little extra insurance. Okay, I'm going to have that there. I don't think I had it, gosh. I didn't position it quite the way I had it before. That's okay. I'll put something here in that corner. I don't really like that corner showing, but that's okay. We will deal with that shortly. Put a piece of fabric there is what we'll do. And then add a little glue here. Ooh, and you know, speaking of, do I have a piece of scrap fabric on my table? I do. Let me quickly, before this dries, let me slap this on here. Hold on. There we go. Okay. Now, let's go ahead. This will give us a little extra color. I prefer to tear it, but that's okay. It is what it is. Let me see if I can, oh, there we go. Yeah, just tugging on the end is giving me a little bit of a fray, which I'm liking a lot. Let me do that to the other side real quick. Okay, there we go. Very nice. All right, so this one's gonna go here. I really like it with the fabric. So nice. So let's get a little something up here. What we've got is, let me grab the scrap that I just cut. It's this right here. Let me, got glue on my finger. Okay, I'm gonna fold this in half like this, and we're gonna test this. If I stuck this right here, ooh, with a brad, hold on. Hang on, guys. Let's go with a green brad. Let's test this out and see if we're gonna like it. I think it might work. I found these at the thrift store too. I got a whole bag of them for like, and I mean like when I say a whole bag, I mean like a combination of like 6 of these pouches were in the bag. It was like $1.59 or something. I thought that was great. Brads are not cheap. Okay, so if we were to fold this, and then put this through it. Let me see if I can. I might have to use my pokey tool. Nope, we did it. All right, and then we put this here. Oh, I kind of like that. I think I'm gonna try to make that happen, guys. It's hard to tell where I can put the pokey tool in, but I think right here at this corner. Let's give it a try. I mean, it's not gonna be ugly, right? I mean, please. So let's give that a whirl. Hopefully I picked the right spot to make that hole. We'll find out. I just wanted to take up some of the space right there, and I love it. Okay, hold on. This is great. So I'm tucking this under this first layer real quick, and now I'm gonna make sure it's nice and tight on this side, and then we're gonna have a look. Yeah, I like that. That's a nice finishing touch. Now we are going to pick our ribbon. So I'm thinking I like this one, but we've got the light green and the darker green. Hopefully you guys can see them. And we have red. So I wonder if there's a best way that I can show it to you. How about like that? Can you guys see that? If I turn it like this even. Let me know which color. Oh, the red. Okay. Does everybody agree? Hopefully everybody agrees. Oh, hi, Lori. Hey, when did you get here? You were sleeping. I'm glad you got some rest. That's good. Hey, tell me how your weather is. We're warm here still. I have my air conditioning on. So, okay, oh, dark, okay, so let's do dark green and red. So that's how we're going to settle that. We're going to go double. So let's go ahead and do that. I think I need to look for some more plaid ribbon after the holidays when it goes on clearance, because I'm short on plaid and I just love plaid. Let me get this tape. So I tape my ribbon down with washi tape. That way it comes off nice and easy. All right, so let's see. We want this to go through together, but you saw how I made them into an X, and I only did that because I'm hoping I can shove them in there and then have them. No, that's not going to work. So hold on. Let me lay them on top of each other. We will. My point is, I want to make sure when we do this, we can see both of them. But we can accomplish that by trimming them at different sizes or lengths. All right, so just like always, just gonna pull these one at a time so we don't rip, you know, we don't want to rip the tag. And I think I'm going to go ahead and put a spot of glue up in here. Ooh, but hold on. Yeah, we can do that. And then we'll go ahead and do another ball pin embellishment. That'll be nice. Little charm in there. Hi, Teresa. Thank you for coming over. We are just doing some relaxing Christmas crafts. We are making tags. Let me show you what we made real quick. We made this dress. That could be for a card or a bag. And then we made this pretty tag. So this is what we've done so far. And we are making another tag. So welcome, so glad you're here. All right, so what we're gonna do, we can see both colors. I'm thrilled. I wasn't sure. You know how sometimes one covers the other? And I wasn't sure if that was gonna happen, but it didn't. So that makes me super happy. So we're gonna trim this a little bit shorter and this one a little bit taller. And then we'll do this one here. And I just want to get this so it's not straight. There we go. Okay, let's add our pretty charm. So here's our choices. We've got a Christmas tree. We've got the little bells. We have some silver. We could go silver this time. You guys have to let me know. I feel like we're leaning gold, because everything is really nice and warm. We could put a bell on there. This one, oh yeah, it has a ringer. Little ringer, so we could do a bell. That's pretty cute. We have Santa. We have a mitten. All right, so let me lift this up closer so you can see our choices that we might want to hang on our tag. Let me know which one you guys like. I'm tempted to hang that bell, but if there's another one, I think we need to get rid of the silver though, so I don't think we need that. I feel like the Santa is probably too cutesy. Okay, we got some votes coming in. We got 2 for the bell. Okay, let's do the bell. The mitten would be adorable, I agree. Let's try this bell. And Teresa likes both of them. Let me think about this. Can I do both? Well, of course I can. Shall we? Yes, let's think about that. Let's go ahead and let's do it. Let's be adventurous, right? So I just need, if I have the right supplies, I can definitely get that done. So we have our bulb pen right here. And where's our little O-rings? Here they are. Okay, now that's really all you need to accomplish this in the right way. So let's get our bulb pin onto the ribbon. So easy, I think. Where's my tweezers? I need my tweezers. Here they are. Oh, I don't know why this is giving me a hard time. All right, let's see. Shove it through there. It must be caught on something. I wonder, hold on. Sorry, guys. Sometimes these things happen. Oh. I'm trying again, hold on. Okay, there we go, we got it, okay. Oof. Okay, now what we're gonna do, I think we'll have the ball, not ball, but bell. Let's try this. I think we're gonna do the bell at the top and then the mitten hanging from a little bit lower. That's what I'm thinking. Or we could do the mitten at the top and the bell hanging lower, but I just don't like that as much. So I think we're gonna go this way. All right, well, let's get started. Let's grab these little guys. Okay. All right, so all we're gonna do is for this first one, we're just gonna get the jump ring on there, the O-ring. And I'm trying to squeeze this closed. It was really open wide. Okay, I think we got it. I think that'll hold. Okay. And that one, you know what, let's do 2 just because it's kind of, it's, you know, it's obviously bigger than a flat charm. I want to give it plenty of space to be able to swing and all of that good stuff. All right, so this is the first one that we're going to get onto the ball pin. Okay, so I'm just gonna hook it there. Oops, yeah, this one, I'm gonna have to switch this one out. This one's not closing properly, so let's get rid of this one. I'm just gonna throw that in the trash because it's never gonna work properly. You know, it's sort of like got bent out of place at some point in time. And sometimes you can reuse them when that happens, but sometimes you just can't ever quite get them back to close properly. All right, here we go. All right, now I'm closing it. And this one should hold much better. Gosh darn it, there must be a hole in this thing. Hang on, what's going on? All right, let me try that one more time. Okay, maybe I didn't close it all the way. It's a little fiddly. There we go. I think I got it that time. Let's hope so. Yeah, it looks good. Okay. All right, I'm going to get this hooked into place. Okay, very good. Now, hopefully that's just going to stay there. And then I think what we'll do is we will do 3 or 4 for the mitten. So on this one, we can add 2. We opened the one, but we can add 2 because one will be above it and one will be below it. And that's a little bit of a time saver. And I think I'd like to add 1 more. And then we'll test it out and see if it's long enough. Okay, I haven't read comments in a while. What's going on? That bell better be worth it. We got it, but man, it better be worth it. Okay, now let me get my mitten on here. And I'm going to close this up. And now let's see, I think 4 rings is going to be enough. But let's just lay it up here and see. If this is attached, oh yeah, I think we're good. Okay, so let me get this on. So fiddly, you guys. Almost there though, almost there. And hopefully, this has to lay properly, so I might have to flip this ring. Hold on. I'm gonna flip it like this and try this. I don't wanna get it on there and have it hanging backwards. That would be terrible. Okay. I think we've got it, guys. We're gonna close this up real quick before they pop off. All right. Whew. That was a lot of work, but I mean, look at the cuteness, right? Look at it, it's so cute. I love things that are small that move around like that. So here, let me get it a little closer for you guys. I think it's so cute. Ah, this is great. Yes, I can be patient. And it was worth it. Look at that. It worked out great. I love it. Ah, this is so fun, you guys. Okay, so now, let me see. Let me show you what we have. The desk is getting wild. That's okay. It's what it's all about. We are having a good time. We've got mini file folders that we can embellish, and we have these index cards that we can embellish. So let me know which one you'd like to do, and we will do it. And oh, you know what though, while you're thinking about that, this will be next, but while you're thinking about that, we can't not do a pastel tag. We've got to, right? So, oh my gosh, Natty, you are right. That would be a fun thing to have on your tree. Beautifully made tags. Yes, I like that idea. That's fantastic. So, okay, we're going to do a pastel tag, and then let me know if you want to do a index card or a mini file folder. All right, we have pastels. Wow, this desk is wild. I wish you guys could see the whole thing. What we're gonna do is, let's see what we got. So I pulled some pastel stuff out earlier. I think he's gonna be a little bit too big. He is indeed. How about this one? Okay, this one would work. I could just trim it up a tiny bit and round the corners and that would work. So that's an option. So let me know about Santa. And then we have a deer. I mean, pretty stinking cute, right? That is possible. And then this one says Holly Jolly, and this would, we could shape this one up too. Oh my gosh. Okay, you guys, you're gonna have to vote because they're too cute. While you're deciding which one we want, I'm just gonna go ahead and put our poinsettias back because they are everywhere. Oh, Debbie, that's so awesome. I bet it looked beautiful. That's so cool. Very nice. Yeah, that's a great idea. I like to switch up my decor, my Christmas decor every few years. Now, sometimes I don't like to go like buy all fresh stuff all the time. So a lot of it I just make myself. And that way it doesn't cost me a fortune. And or I'll take things I already have and maybe paint them a different color, you know, kind of recycle it, upcycle it, whatever. And that works out really nicely. But tags is something I have not done before. I do like that idea. The first Santas, that was this guy right here. Okay, you got it. Let's do it. And let's check the size here. I think I'm gonna trim the edges just a little bit. Not too much. But hopefully that doesn't mess us up. Oh man, it did. Dang it. Can you guys still hear me? Am I coming back? Let's find out. Oh, let's see here. Okay, let's see. Oh, you can hear me. You can hear me, but there's no picture. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm glad you can hear me. I'm gonna go ahead and restart this live. So hang on and I'll be right back. So I'm saying temporarily goodbye. And goodbye, MJ. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. Glad you guys can hear me. I'm gonna have to redo this, but I'll put myself on, what do they call that? Like do not disturb or whatever. Okay, guys, I'll be right